through Pueblo, Colorado right now. It's one of my least favorite towns in Colorado, but we just pulled over at a rest area and slept for about 45 minutes. And now we're shooting for Amarillo, Texas. We're going to try for the 1,500 miles in 36 hours certification. As of right now, we are at 1,225 miles. So we have to get the remaining, what is it, 275 before 5:20 p.m. and it is 9:35. So we've got enough time to make it, barely, because our fuel stops have been taking too long. So we've got to wrap things up a little bit, and what we decided on was Amarillo, because it's about the right distance away. It's a little more because you want to go a little bit over if you can to give yourself a cushion, so that when the guys review your ride and all your paperwork and stuff, they're not having to fine-tooth comb it, you know, to make sure that you did actually get just enough miles to make it. So total now, I've had since 4:30 yesterday morning, I've had half an hour sleep yesterday afternoon, and then this morning I probably slept half an hour because the flies were just mad. So probably about an hour's sleep in the last, about 29 hours. Surprisingly, I'm doing pretty well. Anna's vitamins that she's on have made all the difference. I can tell that I've got I can still perform, you know, the immediate tasks in front of me, but my memory is a little impaired right now, and my mind is just not quite as sharp as normal. But I'm just being careful, taking it easy, and putting some miles under us. Jeriah and I are cruising through South Colorado right now. We're about 20 miles from the New Mexico border. And it is hot, and it is dry, and it is a wasteland out here, but it is beautiful. What an adventure. Jeriah's hanging out in the lead for the moment. How about that mountain down there? Isn't that just gorgeous? It's a different kind of scene for sure than the old Montana scenery area. Even just 100 miles north of Colorado, but it is beautiful. Southwestern deal. I love it. There we go. Jeriah badass in it. Had lunch. For breakfast, we had McDonald's breakfast burritos and a small coffee each. That was like 9 hours ago. So we were pretty hungry. We're starting to feel the ravages of time. Is that how I said it last night? Being a smart ass? I don't know. But I feel as though time is ravaging me right now. But we're good. We're enjoying it. This is awesome. We are really living the dream right now. I mean, what a wild thing to be cruising. I 2 days ago, yesterday morning, I woke up in my own bed in Libby, Montana, in my boring life. I mean, I love my life, but you know what I mean. And today, I'm cruising almost to the Texas line right now. I'm thinking. Where are we at? Yeah. Almost to the Texas line. Yesterday we were pushing hard to get the 1,000 miles in 24 hours, and then we decided to up the ante by extrapolating that out to exactly 50 more percent. 50% further distance, 50% more time. But it makes it more difficult because you don't get to take a break in between. You don't get to recover from the 12 hours or from the 1,000 miles in 24 hours. You just have to go straight from that, take whatever little nap you can catch, and jump right into it. So we're out here. I don't know what the temperature is. Last I checked, it was in the 90s. This is New Mexico approaching the Texas line here in the dead of July, the end of July. This is really warm right now, and Jeriah and I were both suffering from some pretty real dehydration. We haven't drunk much the last few fuel stops, and this wind is really whipping us. So what we're doing is, an old biker told me one time, I don't even remember who it was, where I heard this, to soak your shirt. He said take a wool shirt, like your thick cold weather shirt, and soak it down with water until it is dripping. Put it on and put your leather jacket over it. Now that doesn't seem very kind to your leather jacket, but leather can be reconditioned, and I am kind of a leather aficionado, so I have all the good stuff for that. So I tried it. I soaked down my t-shirt, not a flannel or anything. Soaked down my t-shirt in the subway bathroom, and then realized too late that it was a white t-shirt and that my jacket was out on the table next to everyone who's eating their meals, their wives and children. So I'm not going to expound on that any further, but it was definitely an experience for everyone in the room, I'm sure. Anyway, wanted to give you guys an update without any scenery around. It's tough to make the update that enjoyable, so I think I'm going to cut it off right now. We are 124 miles from Amarillo, where we have a hotel booked. We have ridden thus far 1,423 miles since yesterday morning at 5:20 a.m. So we are approaching rapidly the 1,500 mile mark. We're going to get it before the 36 hours without too much trouble. We took a lunch that was longer than we would have needed to because we're inside of our buffer. So, oh, look at that, Texas. There we are. Cool, I caught it on video. I tried to get the New Mexico line, but my GoPro died. Welcome to Texas. Drive friendly. It's the Texas way. Except that's not how Texans talk, right? Welcome to Texas. Drive friendly, the Texas way. If you don't talk with a drawl, well, of course, Texas isn't specifically, like, officially a part of the South. It is. It's definitely a part of the South, but it's kind of unique. Kind of like southern Louisiana is unique. It's not a part of the old Dixie South as you would picture it, with, you know, everybody and their sweet little grandmother growing flowers and cooking fried okra and whatever for, you know, Sunday afternoon dinner, fried green tomatoes. And it's been too long since I have had Tex Line. That's a cool name for a town that's on the Texas line, I guess. It's been too long since I've had any sleep, so that's why I can't think of, I mean, sweet potato casserole, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to have your southern whatever make, like your little white picket fence, like Victorian style houses with the columns out front and all that. Southern Louisiana, to get back to the origins of the rabbit trail, is not, strictly speaking, that southern. It's more Cajun. So Texas is definitely its own flavor as well. Now, there are, you know, Texas has more of a southwestern flavor, I would say, and that's totally different. Now, it depends on the state, on the part of the state too. I mean, it's a huge state, but I'm dodging those. Oop, off on the shoulder. At this point, I feel that Troyer's commentary and analysis is worth about as much as the tit on a boar hog, and so I'm going to wrap it up right here, and I'll come back at y'all with, oh, that was a bum. Come back at y'all with another update as we get closer. And probably going to go check out Route 66 tonight. Maybe wash the bike. Take a picture of me and Jeriah's haggardly faces. Haggardly sleep-deprived faces. And that way the kids can laugh at the way their papa looked when he rode 1,500 miles on a motorcycle in less than 36 hours one time from northwestern Montana down to Amarillo, Texas, with his good friend Jeriah, the only one crazy enough to do it with him.